Yo, welcome back. That was Young Guap with Shut the City Down. I know a lot of y'all know Young Guap for various reasons. He done did tracks with everybody. Fred the Godson. He did stuff with Meek Mills. Everybody. So y'all need to check my man out. You hit him up at facebook.com/Young Guap. You gotta like his page. That's my man right there. We about to do some collaborations, so y'all need to definitely stay connected. And Jay, if you don't already have Young Guap on your page, get him on there because he's official. I've been talking about you and Vablock to him, and he's really trying to make moves down to the VA area, to try to make his presence known, and he got a label going, all of that. So.
Nice.
I told him we could definitely collab. I mean, he got a lot of stuff. I mean, he's nasty with the lyrics. He's nasty with the photography and the video. I mean, I'll give you all the information on that. If y'all looking to holler at him, just go to his Facebook page at Young Guap. If you can't, for some reason, get in touch with him because something's wrong with you and you don't know how to put facebook.com/Young Guap, hit me up. On the Fuego Beast Facebook page, or hit Jay up, or anybody for that matter. Do a search on Google and you'll find my man. But yeah. So what I really wanted to get into though is this question now on Facebook. Like I think it was last week, my wife was going back and forth with these people because somebody put a Facebook message and asked, "Would you let your son, if your son asked you?" Could he wear a dress? Would you allow him to do that? So my wife was like, hell no, I wouldn't do that because dresses are for girls. So there was people going back and forth. It really wasn't a straight or gay thing, but it was, a couple of both backgrounds, you know what I mean? And most of them were agreement that, no, girls are supposed to do that. But we had two people really beefing with my wife, like, you know what? They should be able to do what they want. They're individual. All of this stuff right there. So I really want to talk about that for a little bit. So I'll start. Jay, how would you feel if your son came to you? I don't really need that. I don't know if I need to ask your husband this because I know. Okay, but how would you? What would you do if he said he wanted to wear a dress?
Okay, first, there's a lot of things that come into play today. You can't just answer that just straight off the yes or no kind. That's not a yes or no kind of question to me. I feel like, age comes into play. Why does he want to wear the dress? You know what I'm saying? Because, there's plenty of reasons. Okay, you got men who wear dresses because it's a fetish for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say age comes into play. It is. Let's just be honest. People have crazy fetishes.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I don't know some of the things that I have come across. But it's a realistic thing. So, it could be many different reasoning behind it. But like I said, age would definitely be so. Like, do you have an age group, or are you just talking about in general?
I'm talking about, for one, I'm gonna talk about if your son was of age that you could. If he's 2 or 3, then of course. No, I don't care. Honestly, I'm not even gonna do that. Any age. Ask you, could he wear? You would ask, okay, why? I would explain to my son that's what girls wear dresses. Now, of course, depending on the age group, he might go on and say, well, what do boys wear? Boys wear pants. But I saw mommy wearing pants also. You know what I mean? They might keep that going, but that's what that is right there. Now, when you get to the age group, I'm thinking my son is like, because when she asks this question, I'm assuming that she means above 5, 6, so maybe 10. I'll go with that age. 10 and up.
Okay, so an age where they understand the dress code between men and women.
Yes. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt. Just say your son at 4 years old, of an age that he really. What would you say to that? That's the thing. What would you say to that if he said he's 3, 4 years old and said, "Mommy, I really want you to buy me this dress." Sounds crazy. But
that does sound crazy. I would probably laugh. And for him being so young, it wouldn't buy him the dress. He was like, I want this dress. Well, what what do you really need a dress for? Well, because I want to wear it. But, you know, that's when I would try the whole explaining part of it. You know, well, that's not appropriate. You don't want to go out in a dress because the perception of that individuals are going to have, just in general, is going to be bad. And the last thing that I need you to do is, last thing I need is a phone call from the school telling me that my son went to school in a dress and whipped somebody else's ass because they called him gay. Because let's be honest, kids are smarter younger.
Yes.
They are, and they are very cruel. So, you know, the reality, the harsh reality of life is, you know, you really have to know what you're doing to yourself. Yes. And, you know, and I would have to be honest. I'm an honest person. You know, well, why can't I wear a dress? Well, what about what people think? You tell me not to worry about what people think. Yes, I do. Yes. But you have to understand that you can give yourself, you could put yourself in a disposition at an early age and have to live with that for a very long time.
Yes.
You know, it might not ever leave you. But, you know, you putting on a dress, you're making a certain statement about yourself. Now, the 4 or 5 year old, I'm really not going to get too deep into it. It's just going to be kind of like no, like we're not going to have this discussion. But on the flip side, him being older, I would be a hypocrite if I was to be like, no. Because I used to fight dudes who would pick on the gay boys that I went to school with, in middle school and high school, who dressed like girls. Because I had that at my school. I don't know how it is up there, but down here, I had a boy that went to school with me. He transferred from California, and he dressed like Britney Spears every day.
And that's another thing. You just hit the key. Because my wife is from San Diego. That's why I was surprised because I thought she was going to be like, yeah. Or I don't know. Because they're really big on the West Coast of individual. Let me do stuff. I don't care if you wear it. But the fact is that no, that doesn't rock where I come from. I've seen guys do that, but it doesn't mean it rocks, you know. And I'm not saying that you should pick on a person. You shouldn't pick on anybody. I don't care if they're wearing the dress. I don't care if the dude got 3 bald spots in his hair or he got the word idiot tattooed on his forehead. I don't think you should pick on nobody in general, no matter what they do. But at the same time, you know that the guy grew up or did like Britney Spears, knowing that this is going to be a problem. And maybe I shouldn't throw this in there, but that's the same thing I tell women, or when they dress like prostitutes. You got a uniform on that says it don't mean you're like this. You can do whatever you want. Just don't get mad if somebody comes at you because you're in that uniform.
But that's completely different. You see, because I used to be a little hoochie. I was a hoochie.
Yeah.
I was a real big hoochie. Fuego, like real big.
No,
my shorts was the size of my palm type hoochie.
Yo,
and my big thing was I can wear it and still be talked to like a lady because it's not what you're wearing. It's about how you wear it. What is your body language saying? Like if you're walking and you're trying to, I was a hoochie because it's hot in Texas all the time. I told you, like right now, it jumped up from 60 when we first started speaking to 65 to 75 in just a short period of time. So it is always hot. In the summertime, it's well over 100. So clothes are not a necessity to me. I just, I toned it down, but it's not a necessity. At that time, when I was a hoochie. So yes, you get the negative, but you really have to know how to talk to people.
Well, yeah, but
you can't just come off
no doubt. The only reason I brought that up is because, okay, let me backtrack and say this. As far as dressing, putting the dress on, and you're a boy, I would tell my son, no, you cannot do that. Now, if you tell
at any age.
Not at any age. I'm not rocking with it. Okay. That's me. I'm not doing it. I don't care about whatever. I'm not saying that a person because Dennis Rodman did it. He married himself. You feel me? They do it. That's fine. If it depends though. If you're doing it for a school play, or how sometimes we have that crazy Friday when people dress, that's fine. We put wigs on and wild stuff, and that's different. But when you really trying to get open toe shoes and you're getting a dress and doing that on November 5th on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. There's no project. There's no reason. That shows me that there might be an underlying issue, and maybe you know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't know. I don't feel that when, you know, I don't have a problem with gay, you know, I'm straight, of course, but I don't have a problem with gay people. I'm cool with them. I got friends, you know what I'm saying, that I chill with, you know. The fact is that when the ones I know that are gay, they're men still, or women. They don't have to now create this whole I'm gay, so I need to show everybody how I mean, that's fine. You like men, you like women. That is fine. That is your personal preference. But to me, to wear a uniform, I mean, even what would they say? Even the doors on the bathrooms have the woman in the dress and the man like that. So it's one of those things that I would tell my son. I would see what's going on first, and I would do what you were saying as far as ask them what's going on. You know, what's really going on? Why do you want to wear a dress?
Yeah.
You might get a weird answer. It also depends where you're from. Like you said, Cali, they're a lot different. So it might not be nothing in a Cali school to do that. But going into school over this side on the East Coast, that probably will be a situation. You know what I mean?
Well, but you got to understand, well, I don't know about in California, but I know there's certain places in Texas where they have schools specifically for gays and lesbians. Because, you know, the whole gay bashing thing, because the whole gay bashing thing is something serious. I mean, let's just be honest. It's not fair, but it is something that goes on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they do have schools that cater to those kind of individuals who feel the need to express themselves. But in considering where they stay, it may not be the best thing for them to go to school like that or go out like that.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. But I'm telling you, and just so everybody know, I'm not having it with my kid. I don't care. I'm going to get pissed off. I'm not doing it. So there's no way anybody's ever going to change me unless God just gets in my brain and changes me. I'm not letting them do that. I'm just not. That's not happening. But at the same time, I just wanted to know where other people stood on that as far as, you know, letting their kids, would you let your kids wear, you know, or not your kids, but your son, wear a dress around, you know, and you may not. Just like, you know, I feel like, what was this shirt? It was a shirt that I was going to wear one day. I cannot remember, and my parents weren't cool with that. I can't remember. Just, I'm going to put a hypothetical. If my son, you know, if we were Islamic and I'm knowing that we're not in the Islamic community, or I'm going to Islam school, and I'm putting on my shirt like Islam is the best religion. Just say that. I'm going to tell my son, don't wear that, because that's going to cause you to get your head bashed in maybe. So don't do that. No, you're not. I'm an individual. Well, so are they, and they can individually have a gun and take you out. So therefore, don't do that. You do stuff to protect. I don't mean walk around scared and like everything, you know, and comply to every single thing. You should be an individual, but there's extremists, and an extremist is going to wear a dress and know that that's not cool. That's extreme.
I mean, and it's the attention too. You have to look at it like that too. Why would a young boy want to, you know, really, really go to school in a dress, but for that attention, to that cry out for somebody's attention, you know, because there's no telling what their home situation is like. You know, for us it's different because obviously we know. And I really don't think that my son would come and ask me to wear a dress. But like I said, it would be one of those things where I would have to understand more into the situation. Yeah. Like maybe, you know, you want to wear, why do you want to wear a dress? Because it would be convenient for me to just pee and watch. You know, boys say dumb things like that. So, I mean, I don't really know. I want to know what the reasoning would be, okay? It looks comfy. You know, I might get some airflow to my balls. Mom, that looks great. And, you know, so why? Do you want to wear it and look pretty? Then that goes into a whole other topic. Okay, well, how do you feel about people you're around? How do you feel about girls? And how do you feel about boys? You know, so it goes into an even deeper conversation that a lot of people don't want to have with their kids because they're scared to know. If your son is asking you to wear a dress, you better be damn ready for that conversation.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're going to be in denial.
No, that's true. That is really true. And right now, I'm going to go to another track, but I want to ask a question when I get back, or when we get back. So I'm going to go to another track, and we will be right back.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Homie, what's up? I said, shouty, what's up? Alright. I hope you ready, girl. If not, better get ready, girl. Check it out. I'm ready when you ready, girl. We can play around the world. Hop up on a spaceship and we gon' land on planet Pearl. Oh yes, I know I got you open. Sweat dripping, sheets soaking, juices flowing, heavy stroking. Turn around and smack that little mama back, that booty over here, cause you know I gotta have that. That's your chick, sorry homie, you can scratch that. She gave me the green light tonight, I'ma wax that up. I got you screaming, feeling for more, you just can't get enough. Phone ring, don't pick it up. I hope you ready, cuz
now I'm ready if you ready. Let's head over to the tele, and maybe we can hop in the jacuzzi while we're smoking something fruity. I ain't tryna make no babies, maybe we can make a movie. Maybe we can make a movie. Maybe we can make a movie. Baby, we can make a movie. Now I'm ready if you ready. Let's head over to the tele.
I'ma make it feel like it's your very first time. When I stroke it, got you open, now you losing your mind. I'ma beat it all night. Do everything that you like, you want it, I got it, come get it. I'ma show you how to ride. Look in your eyes, now rub up on your thighs, smack your ass, pull your head, yeah, daddy's on his job, man, them other dudes is weak, plus they don't like to eat, I finger lick it till there's nothing left and put that ass to sleep, wake up in the morning with my head between your legs, like take it easy, sorry ma, that's just my drive, don't mind me, I'm being greedy, cause I got you open, feeling for more, you just can't get enough, phone ring, don't pick it up, I hope you ready, cuz
now I'm ready if you ready. Let's head over to the tele, and maybe we can hop in the jacuzzi while we're smoking something fruity. I ain't tryna make no babies, maybe we can make a movie.